Hi everyone, my name is Leo. I'm the founder of Mover Forward, and today I will show you how you can benefit of integrating Microsoft tools together with Atlassian. So what to expect in this short video? First, you will see the powerful combo how Microsoft Teams, Azure DevOps together with Jira and Confluence help you move work forward much faster and more effectively. We will leverage integrations of these tools to improve communication, documentation, and development processes. We will also set up real-time updates which you will get on Microsoft Teams about things which are happening in Azure DevOps and Jira, everything via Jira. So this should simplify your processes, automate things, make them more transparent. So not only people who are working on a particular task, feature, project know what happens, but the rest of the team gets transparency on the progress and issues as well. Stay tuned. So in our current situation, we have a team which works on a project. The project is to build a website for a trail running competition. So currently we have a Jira project which is called Project Central, which contains a few projects. One of them we will be working at the moment, which is called Project with Brutal UTM 24 70K run. So we configured on Microsoft Teams to receive notifications. You will see here we have a channel where we configure to receive status transitions for only projects. So we don't receive anything else. As you see here, this project was transitioned into in progress by this assignee, so it means it has been started. Also, we configured here to receive comments. I will show you in a second how we do it. So we have another project which is development project where our development team works. Each ticket corresponds to a feature and so on. In our case, it will be a page for a website. As you see, we created Microsoft Teams integration for Project Central, which is called, I can name this rule Project Fit, where we create a rule which says that for each issue created, transition, uncommented, for Project Central project, get a notification in a particular channel. You can use a bot, you can configure all what you want to get. In this case, it's a pretty simple rule. There's a similar rule, but it comes to a different channel for development team. If issue was transitioned, commented for development project, we send a notification there. So, and now let's quickly jump into our documentation. We have a crazy narrow space, and we have a page which we want to build with mandatory equipment. Here's our trail run, but funny stuff that our development team also included Azure DevOps work items for the corresponding task, which would help our developers to have more transparency. And you see, this data is brought directly from Azure DevOps. So let's start working. For example, we will be working on a project which is a build homepage for the website. As you see, it's in backlog. I will assign it to myself and start working on this. But I often forget to transition issue in progress. So for this, we have created a few automations, Jira automations. Let me show you them as well. So we will need to go to project settings, and as you see in project settings, we have automation. So I have created a couple of rules to show you the power of Jira automation together with Azure DevOps for Jira integration done by Mover Forward. So as you see here, we have the rules. One is when a commit is made, move issue to in progress. So developers often forget. They just start working on the stuff and it's not transition, so it's not visible for the rest of the team. Another one, maybe it's not the best name, but when pull request is created, transition issue in review automatically as well. So people often forget to transition issue to review, but we want to be transparent. So not only developers who are working on a particular feature know the status, but also the rest of the team. So now we will jump into our Azure DevOps project and let's do some amazing feature changes as often as you will see. So we are working on this issue which is called Day3. So we must use issue key in all our commit messages, as well as we want to create a feature branch homepage. So we create a commit in our feature branch. So this will transition issue by Jira automation in a second. So as you see, after a couple of seconds, after we refresh the page, issue was transitioned by Jira automation. We can see this in Jira history and Jira issue history actually. So Jira automation transitioned issue to in progress, and also we will see our commits and branches in development panel in development use. So this is pretty cool. And while Jira gets the data, we'll create a pull request for the same issue. We will assign a reviewer and create a pull request. This must transition issue to in progress because we obviously started the review process. This will transition issue to a review state to indicate the rest of the team that feature is moved along. You see, we came now in review, and commits will be shown here. As you see, they already with Jira, but Jira does not show this yet. So it will take us a couple of seconds, but they will be shown here. I will ensure that it's shown. Now we'll approve and complete pull request. So this must trigger Azure DevOps pipelines, build pipelines, and afterward deployment. Let's move issue to done. Open it. So as we see here, we have one feature branch, we have one commit. Let me open your development panel for a particular development issue. You will see here commits, our feature branch, 2 minutes ago created. You will see here pull requests. As you see, it was reviewed, merged, everything. You see here our current build. And when the build finished, deployments will go. I will come back to this in a minute. Meanwhile, I will show you Microsoft Teams notification. So as I showed you before, we configured to receive notifications on transition to Microsoft Teams, so the rest of the team is aware. As you see here, the issue was transitioned by Jira Automation to review, and it was transitioned to done by myself. One side note which I want to mention, advanced Microsoft Teams Jira connector helps you to reduce the amount of notifications. So you can configure when, what exactly you want to get. You can use JQL and tons of advanced filters, plus you also can configure this message. But main goal is to receive as less as possible of them. One recommendation which we can provide as well, if you want to receive tons of notifications, create a separate channel for them and name it -feed or stream or something like that to indicate that a third-party tool will send notifications to that Microsoft Teams channel. So don't mix tons of messages where people sit, because it will all be merged. Another stuff which advanced Microsoft Teams connector has, it allows you to merge messages related to a particular issue. So you can basically merge them and they will be all concatenated together in one place. So now let's jump back, refresh the page and see our deployment or build pipelines have progressed, and we can see them in Jira as well. As you see here, the build was successful. Production deployment is successful for this particular issue, which is pretty damn cool. So you can see the power of Azure DevOps integration with Jira Cloud. You can see all stages and everything done and running at this particular moment. And last but not least, don't forget that combination of Microsoft Teams, like Microsoft Teams, Azure DevOps, GitHub as well, with Atlassian tools help you be more transparent, use the right tool for the right place. And thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.